Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
That intervention was very necessary.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Fernandinho. Firmino. Played out to the right. Maradona. Firmino. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gomez. Now it's Neymar. Neymar crosses it in low. Luisao passes it forward. Hector Bellerin switches it towards the other side. Mbappe! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Bellerin fires it in low. A real chance to break. He's got away, shoots! Chooses to go back, and a shot! It's there! And Liverpool score first! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Liverpool take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Gomez. Fulham are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Neymar. He's gone for it! Forward it goes. De Bruyne. Now surely! Cut out in the nick of time. Messi. Now the counter. Tries to stroke it through. Mbappe. Hector Bellerin.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Lobs it in gently. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Firmino. Big chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Gomez. Neymar. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's Firmino. Out towards the flank. And the counter is on. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
That's a decent ball. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Fulham don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Kimpembe. Mertens. This is promising. Mertens has a swing at it! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Aimed long and direct. And it's Mertens. It's a brilliant interception. Messi. Hector Bellerin. Fernandinho. Gomez does well to read it and intercepts. Mertens. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's De Bruyne. Trippier. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. But it's Mertens. And he's cut it out.
Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Can he score? Back of the net! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Fulham can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Trippier. De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Going through. And he's whipped. The shot's on! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Just brushed off the ball there. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Fernandinho goes looking. Now it's Messi. And he's onside. He's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's hoisted clear. Gulam. Trippier. Gorgeous control there. He slid it through. Fernandinho can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Fernandinho. Mbappe. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, that's nice. That is a terrific run.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's De Bruyne. And he's there to cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar. Now, can he capitalise? Can he put it away?
Fulham merit full marks for their attitude and...
De Bruyne.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Mbappe looking to break out here. Nicely measured pass. Room for a shot. Trippier gets good distance on it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe. Well read, he sorted that out. Mbappe, he'll have a dip! And out to safety. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Fulham may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'll go for Douglas Costa. This fella really sparks in the opposition's final third. He's a bag of tricks dribbler who can tie defenders in knots, and a real entertainer, so I hope he can excite.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Liverpool will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Their ability to shift the ball about with a minimum of touches is a scary prospect for defences who often try to stop it with greater numbers. Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that? No significant chances so far. Little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. Going for goal! Goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Neymar simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Fulham grab an early lead. Good start. Plays it out to the flank. That's the throw. Mbappe, he could be in here, shoots! Away from immediate danger. Gulam knocks, hits one! And that's been levered clear. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Neymar. Fulham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rabiot has created one goal already. Neymar. Messi. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And it's Douglas Costa. He's got through. Has a hit! In for the follow-up! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Fulham take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
Has a pop! Messi. And the counter is on. There's the through ball. Chance! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tries to stroke it through. Gerson. Now it's Messi. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Douglas Costa. Rabiot. Pushes it out wide. He slid it through. He's had a shot! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Fulham take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Fulham have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well played, he saw that coming. Played out to the right, and it's Hector Bellerin. Fulham are cruising here, just, I suppose, Jim, as we might have expected.
Oh, this is a real show of no mercy, Peter. Totally dominant and ruthless.
Mbappe plays it forward. Messi, out wide to the right. Rabiot, aimed long and direct. Fernandinho. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good... Can he finish? And that really should have hit the net.
Fulham were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Fulham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Neymar is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
And that has been clubbed away. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Luisao goes looking. Gerson plays it out to the flank. Attempts to play it through. And it's Mertens. Good ball. And he's cut it out. Mertens, and the finish! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Fulham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's got away. Now it's Mertens. He's looking to shoot. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
On the ball's come, is it in? And that is a routine catch.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hoists it high. Has he picked him out? Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gerson. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Mertens. He's left his man. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Fulham make their final change. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Gulam. Forward it goes.
Liverpool have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
And the ball's come out. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And it's Maradona. Gulam. And the referee brings it to a close. Fulham comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Fulham simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stand. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's hoisted clear. Smalling is fouled. Has gone out. And oh, that's too long. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
Roberto. Kovacic. And he's cut it out. Roberto. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Fulham produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Roberto plays it long. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. And it's Perisic. Lukaku, the shot's on! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! They've scored! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mbappe! And he just whacks it away. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Lukaku tried to play it through.
Lukaku encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. Delivery from Mbappe. You can get that clear. Kovacic. Lukaku is demanding it out wide. He's being closely tested here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lukaku. Kovacic. Has a hit! Now, can he capitalise? He'll have a dip! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lukaku did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Mbappe. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Lukaku. Keeper's got good distance on that. Back into the middle.
Fulham couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Perisic. Now it's Lukaku. Big chance! They are rampant! And the half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Fulham are cruising it at home. Hits one! And in it goes! They're back within reach!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Neymar. Decent looking ball. He's in! Looking to shoot! Neuer gives chase. Kovacic. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And the ball's come out! Got a size of... Can he score? He has done it! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Lukaku is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Played into space out wide. And the ball is out of play. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Manolas, he's got away. Looks to set one up. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Aimed long and direct. And it's Perisic. Marcelo gets it back. Oh, that's a waste. Deftly done. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Pogba, great challenge. Pogba. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez hits one! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Suarez showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
So is this the start of a comeback? Can he finish? In it goes! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Fulham grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Time for a change in personnel.
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Lukaku spreads it towards the left. Into the channel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pinged forward. Vieira gets it back. And it's Son Heung-min. Now a chance to break. Perisic. Roberto. Right through the middle. Perisic chooses to go back. Lukaku. Luis Suarez. Hoists it high. Let's put paid to a promising move. Son Heung-min. Sessegnon. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And help's available out wide. Going through, and De Bruyne! Vieira. Good idea, just poorly executed. Lukaku. Shot at goal! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Fulham are looking strong.
And that's it. Fulham comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Fulham showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Well, thanks to Jim. Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. We should be up and away in a few moments with our coverage, what I'm sure will be a fascinating game. There is an added sense of drama provided by the elements, actually. The rain has once more decided to appear at this most inopportune of moments, and it is heavy rain. It does not dampen the atmosphere, the turnout here is good, the noise is very good, it remains colourful, but it could be a problem for the players, because the pitch might very quickly turn heavy. We'll see as it all plays out over the next couple of hours here. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. And it's Douglas Costa. Leicester are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Carvajal looking to get on the end of this. Done very well to intervene. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Rabiot. Gomez. Lovely bit of skill there. Dybala.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
And it's Mario. That's a brilliant interception. Partey. Bale. And it's Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. Douglas Costa. Could try cutting inside here. Drills one in. He's going after it. And a shot! He's got away with one there. Davis. Partey plays it forward. Perisic goes up and over. Bale looking to run onto it. And it's hoisted clear. Carvajal. Bale. Neymar. Decent progress down the left. He's left his man. Well positioned to make that interception. Perisic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Douglas Costa. Just brushed off the ball there. Piqué goes looking for space out wide. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Douglas Costa. Neymar, and he's there to cut it out. Out wide to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dybala. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Gabriel Jesus. Partey. Great challenge. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Fulham head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Fulham clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And it's Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. Chance to shoot. Has a hit! He has done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Rabiot. Neymar. A chance to play it in. João Mario. Timely intervention. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Gomez positions himself well and cuts it out. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Rabiot. Gabriel Jesus. No, he's come up against a brick wall there. Douglas Costa. Big chance, going for goal! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Fulham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Douglas Costa. Neymar. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most of the time...
Can he score? Oh, outstanding save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And he just whacks it away. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar clips one through. He's had a go! What about it? It is no contest. It is a landslide. Rarely outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great ball, and now the shot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bale.
Well, just recapping that chance, the right side has been a bit of a goldmine, you know. A lot of chances have been coming from that side.
He's in, surely. Son Heung-min, chance. The final whistle. Fulham have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. He's got away. He's slipped. Can he score? It's in! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Fulham get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
De Bruyne. Roberto. Now, can he capitalise? Looking to shoot. And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Battles to win it back. As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
And it's Roberto. De Bruyne. He's had a shot! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Fulham with another chance from a corner. Shoots! And he just whacks it away. De Bruyne. And he's there to cut it out. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. goes long. And a shot! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Hits one! This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Firmino. Well read, he sorted that out. Rabiot plays it forward. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Ronaldo crosses in a low one. Felipe. Jerome Boateng. Looking to break out here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Fulham have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. So we're just settling back into this second half. Fawzi Ghulam. Gorgeous control there. Surely a shot. Played back in. And that has been clubbed away. Rabiot, who's set up one goal so far. Out wide to the right. Pushes it out wide. Roberto. And a shot! Vidal. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lichtsteiner. Zielinski concedes a free kick for that. Piqué. Jerome Boateng. And it's Ziyech. Felipe Luis going full tilt down the left. Aimed long and direct. Played out to the right.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Forward it goes. Felipe. Floats one over. Back into the middle. Chance! Towering header! Back of the net! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
It's become a case of men against boys. Firmino. Out to the left it goes. They've managed to get it away. Messi looks to dink one in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Firmino, room for a shot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Tries to stroke it through. Has a pop! Good clearance and very necessary. Over to the left.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Going through. Shots on. Goes for goal. They've scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Looking for space out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Forward it goes. Gulam. Hits one! It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gulam. Lukaku. A real chance to break. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Roberto Firmino. That intervention was very necessary. Into the channel. Ronaldo delivers the ball. Cleared without complication. In once, heads it! Keeper always had the measure of that. And it's Firmino. Rabiot. Surely. The shot's on! They've done it! This is as and that is that. Fulham were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from parking outside the stadium. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looks to thread it through. Chance! Douglas, he's had a go! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Gomez floats one over. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fulham are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together. Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Perisic. And a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And it's Perisic. Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Neymar. A chance to play it in. Forward it goes. Perisic just wouldn't be beaten there. Isco plays it out to the flank. Perisic. Good clearance and very necessary. Isco. Aimed long and direct. Neymar. Got a sight of goal here. Looking to shoot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Liverpool are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's onside. Gets good distance on it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Perisic.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's found his man. Neymar. The shot's on! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you know...
And the half-time whistle goes. Fulham playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. It's a loose ball. Gomez. Neymar. Room for a shot. Sanchez can hoist it clear. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Isco. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's out on the left now. Now it's Neymar. He's off on a marauding run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Neymar. And it's Isco. Neymar has been caught offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gomez goes looking.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Neymar. He'll have a dip! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And that's been levered clear. It's got through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Neymar, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Great run on the overlap here. Mertens. And he's whipped it in low. Cleared without complication. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fulham may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. He has it out wide now. Now can he finish? Chance to hit one! What about it? They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Fulham determined to keep it going. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Douglas Costa. Chance! Hits one! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Fulham take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has them.
Shapes the shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Mertens duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Played back in, and it's for Salko. Perisic is
Look, there's no
desperately
doubt
calling
that the
for it
manager
out
is trying
wide.
to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
He's through and all alone! Has a hit! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of this.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Fulham presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Keeper always had the measure of that. Perisic. And it's Mertens. Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Over to the left. Well played, he saw that coming. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Liverpool seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Mertens. Neymar. Decent ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Fulham have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've got to go for the highly talented Neymar, a player who's had a lot of pressure to contend with in living up to the great potential he showed from such a young age. That's made him stronger mentally for me, which backs up his immense ability.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Toni Kroos spreads it towards the left. Casemiro. Now it's Kane. Can he finish? Jemison tries to get it forward quickly. Fulham are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
It's a brilliant interception.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch.
It's a throw. Aimed low and direct. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Kane. That's sprayed out wide. Fekir can shoot here. Gulam. Kroos goes looking. Hits one! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Sterling with the short one. Jemison, Gucci, and the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Lovely feet. And it's Sterling. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jemison. Fulham still without an attempt on target. Now it's Kane. Maradona. Kroos plays it out to the wing. Fekir dinks one in. Kane. Keeper's ball. And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the right. De Bruyne. Forward it goes. Now it's Kane. Tries to dink it in. You can get that clear. It's a loose ball. It's Kane! Same again, same outcome. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. That'll be a throw. Must score. João Cancelo. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he heaves it forward. Gaia. Toni Kroos. Cuts it out. De Bruyne. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Fulham pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Gaia. Just brushed off the ball there. Salvio. Neymar. Casemiro plays it forward. Neymar. Fulham get it back again. And it's Salvio. Out towards the flank. He's come loose. João Cancelo. He's looked long this time. João Cancelo needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Maradona tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Mertens, more than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Mertens. Neymar. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Toni Kroos. Kane. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Kane! And it's been taken short. Forward it goes. Ball's out on the left now. And that's been won straight back. That's gone a long way up and away.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Sterling plays it short. Has a look and goes for goal! And that's been levered clear. So who's he picking out? Casemiro. And he's there to hoof it away. And play for a throw. Casemiro. Now it's Sterling. And it's Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's cut it out. Smalling completes it clear.
Showing a good level of intensity at this stage.
Douglas Costa gets through on his own. Is it in? In it goes! And that could well be the winner!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribble...
Has a pop! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Oh, what's he done? He's pinged one through here. Cut out in the nick of time. They've managed to get it away.
Armanucci are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Looks to thread it through. And he's there to cut it out. And that has been clubbed away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Armanucci have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Can he score? It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Fulham emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Fulham will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige. The shot's on! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Forward it goes. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mbappe! Pogba! Has a pop! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Pogba very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. Chance to shoot. Can he shoot? He's had a go! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Maradona is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Liverpool do seem to have a particular... Can he finish? It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was that...
Looking to shoot! Oh, extraordinary.
Liverpool are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Maradona. Now, can he capitalise? Well read, he sorted that out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Douglas Costa. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sessegnon. Neymar. Great ball, and now the shot. And the ball's come out. Sessegnon. Aimed long and direct. That is terrific skill. That's the throw. Kane pushes it out wide. Mohamed Salah plays it forward. Sessegnon tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Maradona. Dinks one in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Maradona needed to come up with a better ball.
Maradona clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar plays it out to the flank. Maradona going for goal! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Kane. Mbappe. Now it's Kane, and he's whipped it in low. And he just whacks it away. Plenty way. He's had a shot! He's missed another one.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Maradona was not to be moved. Forward it goes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And it's Kane. Mbappe. Kane has been found. Caught offside that time.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Sessegnon. And it's half-time here. Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Fulham are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Fulham in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played out to the right. Here it comes. Kane. Fine defending there. Gomez has come steaming up from the back for this. Gorgeous control there. Mbappe looks to dink one in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gomez. Sessegnon. Neymar. With a delicate ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Fulham are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a loose ball. Had a shot. Disappointing finish in the end.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
And it's Neymar. Gomez. Oblak deals with it effortlessly. Forward it goes. He's got through. Salah. He's left his man. Hits one. It's in.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
We have got ourselves a game here. Gets up to head it! Sticks it away! Well, there was to be no other outcome. Time for a change in personnel. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's big chance! And he heaves it forward. Mertens. He'll have a dip! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Pogba. He's got away. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Pogba. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a swing at it! Sessegnon gets good distance on it. And it's Kane. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. He's slid it through. Mane. Pogba.
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he's straight offside. Mane goes hurtling down that left-hand
Liverpool
side.
showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mertens, he's through, now is he in?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Kane, Mane, Mane! Danger averted for now. Smalling. Douglas Costa. Sessegnon. Neymar. Now it's Mertens. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Douglas Costa. Surely. Going through. It's Mertens! Oh, the ball's come loose. Douglas Costa. Aimed long and direct. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Fulham can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.